program. First tonight, Adelaide's hopeless Hoon. He's been pinged dozens of times, notching up a staggering $20,000 in fines. Whether it's repeatedly speeding, running red lights or not wearing a seatbelt, in anyone's books, Chris Green would be regarded as one of the most irresponsible drivers on South Australia's roads. But he told Vassal Melandris none of it's his fault and that police just like picking on him.
Well, Michael, how does it feel to be labelled by the police as a hoon?
Quite offensive, really.
Bridge Road's one of the hotspot areas. I've got done on McIntyre Road. I got done on Maynorth Road many times. Ingle Farm, Mobbery, North East Road. They'll go out their way and they'll hunt for you.
He reckons he's a wanted man. Public enemy #1.
They just have it in for me. It's just everywhere I go, everywhere I drive, they will follow me and then they will pull me over and they'll give me a hard time and then they'll find me.
But is 28-year-old Chris Green really being persecuted by the police, as he claims, or is he a reckless hoon who deserves to be taken off the road? You be the judge. Are you a hoon?
No. I don't drive reckless. I don't drive to endanger people's lives.
The numbers are certainly against him, racking up thousands of dollars worth of fines.
I believe over the last 3 years, there's been probably approximate of about 20,000 in fines.
$20,000, and the unemployed Salisbury man still has $5,000 owing from his current batch of infringements. Look at these fines, Chris. 615, 323, 505, 367. List goes on.
It does. It never stops. Every day I get up and I think, oh, what's in the letterbox today, you know? How many fines are going to be in there?
But Chris reckons apart from 1 or 2 speeding fines, he's the victim and didn't commit any of the offences he's being pinged for. Failure to wear a seatbelt?
No, I didn't do that.
Exceed speed limit?
Well, no.
Exceed speed limit by 29 k's?
No, I don't believe no.
Driving at night in hazardous weather without lights?
Well, that's the thing, I had lights on, and they reckon I weren't, because it wasn't dark though.
Exceed signed speed by 30 k's or more?
No.
They say you did over 120 in a 60 zone.
Yeah, but they've got no proof.
In fact, he thinks he's being stalked by SAPOL, the target of an aggressive campaign to keep a loudmouthed motorist off the road. And he might be right.
They reckon I abuse the cops. I go around giving them a hard time, whereas they're going around giving me a hard time.
Are you hot-tempered?
No, I get worried. I just get scared of the fines and I start to dispute the matter, and then sometimes we'll end up in a bit of an argument.
And speaking of arguments...
They took my car off me for 28 days.
Despite your denials?
Yeah, despite my denials.
29-year-old Michael Millennon reckons he's copped a dud rap after police impounded his vintage Beamer without warning.
An off-duty police officer had made an allegation that I had been doing extended burnouts in my car driving to work.
And had you?
No.
While the Wingfield metallurgist admits he's a spirited driver, he denies doing the burnouts during morning peak-hour traffic on the Port River Expressway.
Whether I did something, whether I was aggressive taking off, I don't know. Like, it's an old car, it's a noisy car, an extended burnout, definitely not.
After forking out hundreds of dollars in taxi fares for the crosstown commute to work, Michael became desperate to get his car back.
So I approached the solicitor and they informed me that because my car was impounded on the 31st of October, but the allegations were made several weeks before that, the car could only have been impounded under the 7 days, which under the legislation at the time that the allegation was made, which was for a maximum of 7 days.
On this occasion, it seems SAPOL themselves were a bit quick off the mark, applying the new anti-hoon laws retrospectively, having failed to charge him before impounding his car and then holding it for 28 days instead of 7.
Angry, annoyed. My car was stolen. That's how it leaves me feeling. And there's really little I could do about it.
We don't apologise. We have informed the public a month ago that we were going to impound cars for 28 days, and we did warn them.
It's absolutely crazy. When they made the legislation, I don't know what they were thinking.
So hoons, accidental or otherwise, take this as a warning. The police are fair dinkum, and if you want to push the limits, you'll probably cop it.
I'm disappointed because it means if it can happen to me, it can happen to anybody.
I put in appeals, I do everything I can, and I just can't get out of it.
Well, SAPOL is standing by every single fine Chris has received, and as far as Michael's impounding case goes, they're looking into that, but insist he did misuse a motor vehicle. Now,